to settle in. Get as comfortable as you can. Good morning, Karen. Once you've settled in, take a deep breath in. You're going to hold it at the top. Exhale, sigh it out through your mouth. Again, deep breath in, hold it at the top. Exhale through the mouth. Beginning to smooth out the edges of your breath. Starting to deepen your breathing into your entire body. Scanning your body from the soles of the feet up towards the crown of the head. Just noticing how the body feels this morning. Checking in with yourself. Letting any parts of the body that feel a little tight this morning start to release and melt into the surface beneath you. Inhaling into those areas. Exhaling to soften. Relax the face, the space between the eyebrows, the sockets of the eyes, the cheeks, the lips, the teeth, the tongue, jaw. Working to keep that sense of softness going throughout your practice this morning. You're going to take another deep breath in, fill the lungs, sip in all the air you can, holding it at the top. Other side out, release. Last time here. Sip in all the air you can, expand the lungs, hold it, and sigh it out. If the legs are long, I want you to bend your knees. Soles of the feet on the floor. Inhale, reach the arms up. Big stretch. Maybe big yawn here. Releasing your arms down by your side. To come out of this pose, you're just going to press yourself over to the side and up. So moving nice and slow, you're going to roll to your side. Then press yourself up. We're going to leave our props here because we're going to use them for a supported child's pose. You're going to come into tabletop, take the knees nice and wide, and just adjust whatever props you have so you can come down into a comfortable, supported child's position. And then always, if this bothers your knees, you can keep your knees underneath your hips and take more of a heart opener. So finding your position. And then consciously begin to breathe into the back of your body. Trying to expand the spaces between the ribs. As you exhale, exhale everything out. Soften into your prop. Just allow yourself to be fully supported here. Noticing the sounds around you, the sounds outside of your space. See if you can find the sound that is the furthest away from you. Coming back into your space, find the sound that is the closest to you. Return your awareness back to your breath. Take a deep cleansing breath in through the nose, audible sigh out through the mouth. If they're not already there, you're going to slide the palms on the mat to frame the face. Coming up very slowly, you're going to push yourself into tabletop. You can move your props out of the way. You can support your knees with a blanket or pillow. Just find your way into tabletop. Spreading your fingers. We'll start with some cat-cow tilts. Inhaling, lifting the heart, lifting the tailbone. Exhale, rounding the spine, pressing the floor away. Belly comes in and up. Let your breath be your guide for your movement. Take one more round. Finding your way back to center. We're going to take the left foot back behind us. Your toes can stay down or you can lift the leg. Right arm reaches out in front. You can take any variation. Maybe you just lift the arm, maybe you just lift the leg. Breathing here. Exhale, release. Rock the hips a little bit here, release. Coming back to center. Right leg slides back, toes can stay down or the leg can lift, reflexing the toes. Maybe the left arm reaches out. Lower belly is in and out. We're still and strong through our center. And exhale, release. Keep your knees right where they are. Walk your hands forward. And then lower your heart down. The arms can be straight or you can bend the elbows. Take a few breaths here, letting the heart melt towards the mat. Raising yourself up. From here, you're going to sit back towards your heels. You can sit on something. You can take a cross-leg position. Should do a little meditation here. Arms out, palms down. We're gonna lift the palms up and down. So we're just rotating from the shoulders. And we're gonna do this for a couple of breaths. So getting yourself situated. Palms up, palms down, rotating from the shoulders. Stay connected to your breath, stay soft in your body. When you get tired, try not to quit. Trying to find that balance between strength and softness. Staying connected to your breath. It's the one thing that we have control over. Couple more breaths. Good. And then release. Whew. Take a deep breath in. Let it go. Roll out the shoulders, move the head around. That was fun, right? So from here, we're going to transition back into tabletop. Spreading the fingers. So I'm going to curl the toes, spine downward facing dog, lift the hips. Start to pedal it out. Maybe it's your first down dog of the morning. Just pushing the top of the mat away, lifting the tailbone. Finding some stillness here. We're going to rock forward into plank. You're always welcome to lower your knees for modified plank. We're going to flip in and out of plank and down dog. Inhaling forward. Hips stay lifted or knees drop. Exhale, back and down. We'll do a couple rounds. Inhale forward. Exhale, back and down. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. From here, you're going to walk, step, or jump, top of the mat, forward folds. However you need to get there, take your time. Stop bending the knees, let everything be heavy. Maybe rock it out a little. Maybe grab opposite elbows. Releasing everything down. Bend the knees. We're going to roll it up one vertebrae at a time. Head lifts. Lots of length. We're going to do that a couple times. Roll up, roll down. You're going to drop your chin to your chest. And reverse your roll. Coming into your fold. Once you're here, taking a deep breath into the back of the body. Exhale, roll it up. Lift your pelvic floor. Use your core. Try to stack everything on top. And you want to do this as slowly as you can. Coming just down, taking a breath. Exhale, chin to the chest. Roll it all down. Taking a deep breath into the back of the body. Exhale, press through the feet. So the glutes do the lifting, the thighs, the core. And then the outer body is the last thing to lift. We're going to do one more round. Roll it down on your exhale. Take as many breaths as you need. Inhaling in your folds. Exhaling, starting to lift. Pausing in Tadasana. Letting the arms hang. Lengthen that root down. Inhale, float the arms up, reach the fingertips towards the ceiling. Reach up and then start to lean over to the right. Inhale for center, opposite side. Anchoring the hips down, reaching energetically through the fingers. And bring it back to center. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift, lots of length. Exhale, release. Inhale, press through the feet. Sweep the arms up, lift the heart. Release the hands. Take a moment here with the hands at the heart. If you want to be a little more active, you can press the wrists down, press the shoulder blades together, or you can just have the hands at the heart. We're going to take a moment here to set an intention for your day. Maybe look for a mantra or an affirmation or a feeling that you would like to cultivate more of today. Maybe it's as simple as I'm calm. Just notice what comes up for you. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold, half sun salutation. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, release. Inhale all the way up, reach for the ceiling. Hands to the heart. Step your right foot back, warrior one. Bringing the arms up, relax the shoulders, root down through your feet. We're going to take our hands behind us, interlacing the hands around the wrists or the elbows. If that doesn't work, you can always just reach your hands back. Press the shoulder blades together, try to lift through the heart. You can stay exactly where you are, or if you'd like, you're going to lift the heart and then lift the gaze. The back of the neck stays long, so we're not doing this. We want to keep that length through the spine. Take a deep breath into the chest. Legs stay strong, release the arms. Inhale, reach it up, straighten the front leg. You're going to hinge at your hips. Two options here. Option one is to reach the arms back behind you. This is a little bit easier. Make sure that front knee is soft. And then the other option is to reach the arms forward. This is a lot of core and back work. Exhale, release, coming into a fold. You can bend this knee if it's feeling really tight. Keep that knee bent. Hands can come down wherever you can reach them. They can stay on the leg. If it's not already there, I want you to bend the knee so it's on front of, in line with the ankle. That would make sense. And press through the feet. Flip the arms up. Exhale. Release your hands to your side. Step to the top of the mat. Inhale. Float it up. Exhale, release forward. Halfway lift. And release. All the way up. Hands to the heart. Hands by your side. Step your left foot back, finding that warrior one stance. So as always, you can take your stance as wide as you need. So your hips square forward. So it does not need to be a narrow stance. Pressing into that front knee and then pushing into the back foot. Let everything lift and align forward. We're going to take the hands behind us. If you interlace, Try to do it the opposite way that feels natural for you. Again, maybe the arms just reach behind. We're pressing the shoulder blades together. Lots of length. You can stay here and breathe into this space, or you can start to peel the heart forward through your back bend. Take a deep breath into your heart center. Bring it back to center. Releasing the arms. Inhaling the arms up. Straightening that front leg. Knee is going to stay soft. You can bend as much as you need. Reaching forward. Reaching back. Maybe you stay right here. Maybe you reach your arms forward. Just breathing. Staying strong. Releasing into your folds. Maybe you need to bend that knee, that's okay. If you haven't already, bend the knee, so it's on top of the ankle. Press yourself all the way up, float the arms up. You reach your hands by your sides, step to the top of the mat. Awesome. Half sun salutation, float it up on the inhale. Exhale, release. Halfway to lengthen. Exhale, melting forward. Press through the feet. Root to rise. Arms down by your side. Step your right foot back, warrior two. The back foot is going to go parallel to the mat. This is a bad example. So back foot is parallel to the mat. We step our right foot back. And then the front knee is bent. From here, you're going to reach the arms out, relax the shoulders. Press the shoulder blades towards the midline. See if you can create more space right across the chest. You're going to reach this back arm forward, and then you're going to pull it back to lengthen. So it's kind of like a bow and arrow, but a little different. You're going to reach it forward, and then pull across. Do that again. Reach it forward, pull across, open it up, reverse your warrior. As you inhale, come back through center. Reach across, pull it back. One more time, reach across, pull it back. Forearm comes to the thigh. You can also come to the inside of the leg if that's part of your practice. Arm reaches up. We're going to hang out here today just to open up into the chest and the shoulders. You can always drop the hand to the hip as well. So I want you to lean back into an imaginary wall and try to lift your hips and lift your heart up towards the ceiling, keeping that shoulder away from the ear. And then maybe play with your gaze. As you inhale, you'll pull yourself back up. Release the hands. You're going to adjust your stance slightly into a warrior one. You're going to walk those feet a little wider. Hips are squared forward now. Inhale, both the arms up. Exhale, take the hands behind you. We're going to keep the front leg bent this time, reaching forward. Lots of length. You can stay here, or you can reach the arms up. We're all going to inhale to come to center. Release the hands. Step to the top of the mat. Grounding here. Keeping connected to your breath. Inhale the arms up. Reach to the fingertips, reach up and over to the right. Switching sides. Inhale for center. Exhale, fold half sun salutation. Just follow your breath. If you get lost, just keep moving. Step your left foot back for warrior two. So it's gonna go parallel to the mat. You're setting yourself up here, sinking into that front knee. Lots of length through the spine. Float the arms out. Then we're gonna take that back hand, reach it forward, pull it back. 2 more times. Reach it forward, pull it back. Reverse your warrior, turn your palm, and reach as much as you can. On an inhalation, come back to center. Reach the back hand forward, pull it back. Arm to thigh. Back hand can drop to the hip. Press that shoulder back or reach up towards the ceiling. As you do this pose, really press into that back pinky toe, finding that line of energy from the toe all the way up through the fingertips. Maybe play with your gaze, look in a different direction. As you inhale, you're going to pull yourself back up to warrior. Adjusting your stance into warrior two. You're just going to adjust your back foot, take your stance a little bit wider, and settle in. So take your time to find your alignment, and then float the arms up. Everything is squaring forward. Keeping the front knee bent, reach the arms back behind. Come forward. It's like humble warrior, you can stay here or reach through the fingertips. Inhale, we'll all press up. Exhale, release the hands. Step to the top of the mat. Finding Tadasana. Floating the arms up. Melting forward, half sun salutation. Halfway. Unfold. Press through the feet all the way up. Releasing your hands down by your sides. Take a moment here, turn your palms out, creating more space across the chest and the collarbones. Find your breath here. Slow it down or deepen it, whatever you need to do to improve the quality and depth of your breath, and also make sure that you're breathing deep enough to get your rib cage to move. Coming back to your intention. On your next inhalation, arms float up overhead. You can keep your arms here, you can bring them to your heart as you sink back into tree. Sending the hips back, the arms can stay lifted. If that feels like it's creating tension, drop your hands to your heart. We're gonna add in a little movement in our tree, so hands can stay wherever they're at. You're just gonna lift one heel and then the other. We're just adding in that movement. Lower belly's in and up. And then press both of the heels down. Inhale, come all the way up. Take a little back bend. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift. Exhale, release. All the way up. This time the palms are going to touch, and we're going to return to our folds. From your fold, you're going to step your right foot back into a warrior two leg stance. But you're going to walk your hands over to the right and then pivot your toes forward. So you're coming into a forward fold. Just rocking the spine. Finding center. We're gonna take some twists. You're always welcome just to hang out in the fold. If you'd like to take the twist, you're going to take your hands underneath your shoulders, framing your face. Center your right hand. Inhale the left arm up. Exhale, release it down. Inhale, opposite arm up, and fold. We'll do a couple on each side. Keeping that length through the spine as you twist. One more on each side. And fold. Pivot your toes out. Bend your knees. Press yourself up. Once you come to stand, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands to the heart, sink down into the hips. We're coming into our squat. We're gonna do some baby pulses here today. Just lower down and back up. It's not a big movement. Keep it going, just a few more. Sink in, hold. Take a nice cleansing breath here. Float it up. Pivot your toes towards me. Keep your arms up. And then fold, hinging at the hips. We're gonna walk the hands back over to the top of your mat. And you're gonna step back, downward facing dog. Walk it out. On your next inhalation, you're gonna flip the left leg up and back. We're gonna step the knee to the top of the mat for pigeon. So the knee is gonna come all the way to the outer edge of the mat. And you're gonna walk the back knee back. So as always with pigeon, you can do the seated version or the lying down version of the figure four instead of regular pigeon. You can stay lifted, you can come to your props, or you can come to the mat. Softening into this pose as much as you can. Softening into the discomfort, if there is any. Coming out of the pose if there's any pain. Slowly start to walk your hands back towards your torso, finding that length through the spine. We're gonna curl the back toe, lift the back knee, and energetically press into the back heel. So as we do that, we're gonna get a nice stretch through the right hip flexor. Press through that heel. And release, bring that foot a little bit closer. Slide the left leg back. You can hang out in tabletop or come back to down dog. Maybe lift the left leg, draw some circles or open it up. You can flip your dog if you want to. And then eventually we'll come to the other side. So when you're ready, right leg lifts up and back. You're gonna take the knee all the way out to the edge of the mat. The foot can come in towards the groin. We don't want to force the shin to be parallel to the mat. We want to move through the hip. We don't want to tweak the knee. So just be mindful of that. It's hard when I can't see you. We're going to walk the back leg back, plank the toes. And again, maybe stay here. Maybe lower. Just honoring your body. And settling in. Settling into whatever comes up for you. Taking a couple more breaths. In your own time, walking the hands back. Finding that length, shoulders back. Curl the back toe. Press into that heel as you settle into your hips. Back knee is lifted, pushing all your energy through the back heel. Slide that leg a little closer to you. Table to down dog. Any movement that you'd like to take. Eventually, you're gonna bring the knees down, point the toes, and sink back into child's pose. Arms however you like. Walk your hands back towards your body. And then you're going to lower your head down. Slowly press yourself up. Come to standing on the knees for a moment. Curl the back toes. Reach the arms up. Right hand comes down to the side. Reach up and over. Just creating some space on the side body. Inhale, center. Side stretch, other way. And inhale, bring it back. Exhale, bend the elbows. Release the hands. Take the feet off to the side. We're gonna find our way onto our backs once again. I see a tiny human is joining us. Trying to get rid of it, Mom. So we're gonna come on down to our backs, however you wanna get there. Once you do get there, you're gonna hug the knees into the chest. And draw some circles. Take those circles in the opposite direction. So I applaud you all for taking time out for your practice. It's so hard to practice at home. Whether you have kids or dogs or nothing at home. There's so many distractions. It's like, oh, should I turn my phone off? I really need to sleep. All of those things. Bring it back. Soles of the feet to the floor. Okay, so I had mentioned in the email to grab something you use as a block. Whatever you used for your first position, you can use that. Bolster, folded up blanket, block. Whatever you have handy will work just fine. And if you don't have something handy, that's okay. You're just going to hold your bridge pose. So we're gonna come into bridge, supported bridge. If you have some props, like I said, a book could even work. You're just gonna slide it underneath your hips, lifting the hips, sliding it under, finding that spot. And the knees can stay bent. Or you can straighten the legs out. If you straighten the legs out, I encourage you to also reach the arms out in a different way. And if at any point having something underneath you is uncomfortable, go ahead and release it. If you don't have anything to slide underneath, you can do some flowing bridges and then hold and maybe do some pulsing bridges. Staying connected to your breath. And letting your body be supported. Noticing where you can soften. Where can you let go? Give yourself permission. If your legs are long, bend your knees. If you have a prop underneath you, you're going to lift your hips just enough to slide that prop out. We'll lower down. Reach the arms out to a T. Turn the palms down towards the floor. Walk the feet out so they're a little wider than hip distance, and then start to rock the legs side to side. Coming back to center, hug the knees in. And then take the thighs so they're parallel to your hips. We're making, I don't know what shape this is, I can't think. We want the knees stacked on top of the hips, and we want to lift the shins so they're parallel to the ceiling. I want you to slide your lower belly in and up. So your core is on, and we're pressing the back into the floor. So the back is supported. So for some of us, this might be it. Hanging out here, this is work. If we hang out here for a while, you really start to feel that warmth. If you feel like you want to add in some additional work, you're going to reach your palms back out, palms down. And then you're going to keep your legs glued together and move them over to the right. Try to keep your shoulders down. You're only going to come as far as you can, not touching the floor. And then you're going to lift, exhale, back to center. And then inhale over to the other side. Try to keep that shoulder down. And then exhale. So again, you can take this movement, it can be really small. You don't have to come too far. And exhale to center. Last one. Exhale to center. One hand to each knee. Sacral releases, knees touch at the center, you draw your circles. Taking that in the opposite direction. And both knees back to center, give them a tight squeeze. You're gonna keep your right leg in, let your left leg go long. Flex the toe, so this leg is active. Take your left hand to your right leg. Right arm reaches out. We're gonna just guide the leg across the body. The hip can lift, but try to keep the right shoulder heavy as you come into your twist. Staying connected to your breath. Smoothing it out. Breathing into these spaces. Bringing it back towards the midline. Letting that knee back in. Left knee comes in. Right leg goes long. Flex the toes. Change hands so the left arm can now relax. And then cross or guide the left leg over the body, trying to keep that shoulder heavy. A nice little adjustment there. The cracking and popping this morning. And bring it back towards center. Both knees come in one last time. And then when you're ready, coming into Shavasana, making yourself comfortable, maybe putting a blanket over you, maybe using some of your props. Just settling in. Closing your eyes or softening your gaze. We're gonna tense the whole body. So curl your toes, make fists, bring your shoulders up to your ears, squeeze your glutes, hold everything tight, 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 tight. And then take a deep breath. Exhale, let it all go. We're gonna do that one more time. Curl the toes, make fists, lots of tension. Hold it, take a deep breath in, and release. Letting the body melt into the surface beneath you. Releasing any control of your breath. Bring your attention to the sound that is the farthest away from you. What is that sound? And then drop into your body. Drop into relaxation. Drop into a place of calm. Notice the sounds within your space. Notice your breath moving through your body. Begin to deepen your breathing. Start to wiggle your toes and your fingers. Rotate the ankles and the wrists. And just take any movement that feels good for you. Maybe a full body stretch, maybe hug the knees into the chest. Waking yourself up. When you feel ready, find a comfortable seated position. We're going to close out class with a little bit of breath work. So it is 4 breaths. The first 3 are the same, and the last one is slightly different. So what we're going to do is we're going to inhale through the nose. We're going to look up as we inhale. And then as you exhale, you're going to blow it out your lips like you're blowing through a straw. Chin to chest. So we're going to do that 3 times. So you inhale, lift your gaze, inhale through the nose. Blow it out through the lips. So 3 of those, and then the last one, we do the same thing. We inhale, but we hold it here. You hold it, and then as you're holding it, you're going to just tap your chest 2 times. So you're holding your breath, you're looking up. So the first 3, we blow it out. The last one, we hold, tap the chest, and come back. Hopefully you got it. So find a seat. We're gonna inhale, exhale, inhale, inhale, inhale to hold it at the top, tap the chest 2 times, and release. Pausing here at center. Just being present. Bringing your hands to your heart, bowing your chin to your chest, coming back one last time to your mantra or your affirmation or your intention. Allow that to carry you off the mat into your day. I thank you all for joining me today. Have a wonderful day. Namaste. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for joining.
Thank you, April.
You are welcome. Have a wonderful Friday.
Thank you.
Whatever. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm all done with yoga. You want to say hi to April?
Hi.
Say hi.
What's up, buddy? Hi, how's it going?
What did mommy just do?
Are you doing some
No.
yoga? He's like, no, why is this woman talking to me? Well, thanks for joining this morning, ladies. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good day,
Bye.
weekend.
Bye.
Have a good day, Carol. Have a good day, Kristen. Bye, Renee.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Have a good day, Carol.
Oh, you too.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oops.